I think one of the most saddest things in this world is people living out their whole lives and never seeing their full potential. And I think it's something people are starting to realize. A lot of people are still stuck in that cycle. And it really hurts to see. And I want to talk a little bit about where I was at because I was in this cycle. I was lucky enough to break the cycle, but I was in this cycle of bad habits enough to where I can understand where you might be at right now watching this video. I was 300 pounds. I was super overweight. I had no direction. I had no purpose. I mean, I would literally wake up every day. I would play video games. I would eat food. I wasn't sleeping at all. I literally had no care in the world. Like, somebody would ask me, yo, what do you want to do with your life? I had no clue. What are you working towards? Nothing. Like, there was no voice in my head saying, bro, you're fucking obese and you're putting yourself at all these health risks if you continue like this. Like, you need to stop. Like, it wasn't even like nothing was telling me to stop. And I was lucky enough to meet somebody in high school who's now my best friend, my brother. And me and him were in a similar cycle of like, we had no drive, we weren't working out, we were playing video games together, and it was fucking great, you know, like we enjoyed it. It was great, but it got to a point where we were like, bro, we need to figure this shit out. Like, we can't continue on like this. Something has to change. So he started with going to the gym, doing calisthenics, and then shortly after I joined in. And for the last 5 years, that's what we've done. We've done calisthenics. You know, we both lost all this weight. We're starting to see our dreams come true. I was able to compete on a national level for the sport of calisthenics. And, you know, all these things I used to struggle with, I find I don't struggle with as much now, whether it be insecurities, confidence, weight, all these things. And I know you're probably in this situation, right, where you're like, man, I hate the things I'm doing. I can't live like this anymore. I want the physique, I want the confidence. I can't live with these insecurities. All these things feel so wrong, yet you're still in that cycle. And I think the reason you're in that cycle is because you just don't know how to start. You can't get yourself to start because you don't know how to start. And I'm going to say this on a broad level, no matter what it is that you're contemplating, that you just need to start. And on a specific level, since I want to dive more into calisthenics, you need to start as well. You just need to start, right? Calisthenics, there's not that much info out there. It's really hard to find a program, whether it's paid, and you don't know who to trust and all these things, right? At the end of the day, it's all bullshit, right? It's all cope. Because when I started, I had zero fucking clue what I was doing. All of us who started, who are in the sport now, who have been in the sport for years, nobody had a clue what they were doing when they started. You get your first job, you have no clue what you're doing. You don't know how stuff works. You haven't studied for an exam. You don't know what you're doing, but you're going to study. You're going to show up to work every day. You're going to learn. Like, all these things can be compared to so many things in life. And with calisthenics, we knew, okay, as you would know, you search up calisthenics, it's going to tell you pull-ups, dips, push-ups, handstands. Like, those are the fundamentals, and like squats, whatever. So we said, okay, those are the fundamentals, right? It's push day, I'm doing dips and push-ups. It's pull day, I'm doing pull-ups, I'm doing rows. And then I'm always training handstands here and there, and then maybe I'll move on to a muscle up and all these things, right? The thing you have to understand is you can't jump into it with like, God, I need a perfect program and I want this skill and that skill. You just need to show up 4 or 5 days a week, eat better than you were eating before, get your sleep, drink your water, fix yourself mentally. And by fixing yourself physically, the mental and all these other things, they're going to come. You're going to have to be disciplined. And the reality is you just need to start, because you're going to realize as you start, as you progress, okay, I learned this today. I learned this week. I learned this month. And then over time, you're like, okay, I've mastered the basics. Now it gets fun, right? You start diving into skills. you get into front lever, planche, you might go to weighted, you do weighted dips, you do weighted pull-ups, like all these avenues unlock. But the thing is, you can't unlock anything if you don't start. You'll never see your potential. So you need to take what I'm telling you as a sign right now that the New Year's is here. You can't make any more fucking excuses. So you're just going to have to start, bro. Like, that's the reality of the situation you're in. Because nobody's going to empathize with you. Nobody's going to sit here and tell you what I'm going to tell you. Because if somebody was telling you, you would have already changed, right? So maybe you're surrounded by the wrong people. I'm not sure. But you just need to start. You can change your life right now. I could get on this floor and do push-ups. I could grab onto some random shit on my ceiling and start doing pull-ups. Like you can make it happen. You just need to stop limiting yourself up here, man. Like, seriously, you need to look at yourself and be like, yo, I fucking got this. I can do this. Stop limiting yourself and start. Enjoy the journey. Join a community, something, find some purpose, and everything is going to open up for you. Just start and don't jump the gun on anything. Don't be like, I need to be perfect in this, perfect in that. No. Just go to the gym, do the basics. Everything else will come from there. I promise you, it will be good after that. You're going to figure out these things. You're going to learn. It'll all be good, bro. But the hardest part is starting. And if you can just get yourself right now to start, you will change your life. You have the power to change your life the same way I did, the same way my friends did, the same way so many people are right now. So stop limiting yourself and just start. If you guys do, I appreciate you for getting all the way through this video. I know it was a bit of a yap session, but I hope it was able to help one or at least a few of you guys watching. If you guys are unsure about how to get started with calisthenics, if you're looking to get in shape, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. I will have my socials in the description, so please reach out. I would love to help you, and I promise you it is not too late, but the clock is ticking. It's time to make that change, bro, and you are the only one that can do it, so it starts right now.